Hello and welcome to the beginner's course on Google Earth Engine. In this tutorial, I will try to show you how you can easily monitor the air pollution. So in this tutorial, I will try to show you how you can monitor the nitrogen dioxide in a particular region of interest. So for this, you can search your dataset from the search bar of the code editor. Simply you can search here NO2, it means nitrogen dioxide. So here you can see the different types of information about this raster dataset of nitrogen dioxide. So mainly here I show you how you can use the Sentinel-5 NRTI nitrogen dioxide, near real-time nitrogen dioxide. So simply click to here, you can go to the main information window. Here you can appear, you can see the different types of information about this satellite dataset. Also you can see the dataset availability, dataset provider, and other information are you can see this page. Also you can see the bands. Here you can see the different types of bands and with their description, image properties, and terms of use. Okay, so simply here I use the nitrogen column number density, these bands, for monitor the nitrogen dioxide. So you can simply click here to import this dataset, will import it in your script. So now I want to change this variable name. So here I use NO2, it means nitrogen dioxide. So now I import my shapefile, or also you can clicking by the geometry tool, you can create a region of or interest. So here I use the shapefile of Bangladesh. For this I go to the asset and click here to my Bangladesh shapefile. So now you can see here this is the shapefile of Bangladesh. So you can simply click here to import it, then shapefile will import it, and I also rename this variable name. Here I put RY, region of interest. So then I want to filter this image collection for a specific date range. So for this I take a variable var image, and then I want to filter this image. For this I take this variable name, and then I put here and use the filter date function for a specific time boundary. So here I want to show the 2019 01 01, this is the start date, and in date maybe it 2009 12 31. Okay, so now I filtered my time frame, and then I want to select my specific band. So here I use this band, nitrogen column number density. So I simply copy this band name and paste here, and then I use the mean function for this dataset. So I use the mean function, and then I also need this only for this shapefile of Bangladesh. So for this I use the clip function with this specific region. So here my shapefile variable name is RY, region of interest. For this I clip with RY. So now I selected my image collection for a specific region and a specific time frame. So now I want to show the result. I simply use the map dot add layer function and use the properties, use the object name. here I want to show the image, so I use the image object here, and when I click run, you can see your layer will be loading here. Mainly it will depend on your internet connection, but in this case you can see the overall black color of your map. But when you want to show the specific color range of your map or more interactive, you can simply use the visualization parameter. Here I already take a code for band visualization, so I simply copy this code and paste here. So this is the visualization code, so just I simply click copy this variable name of this code and simply paste here in map at layer. So then I simply click to run. Now you can see this map will be more interactive and it's look very understandable. Okay, so now you can see this map result in your map view. So this is the more interesting result you can see here in your map view, and it's more convenient. So now if you want to save this map result in your raster format in your drive, you can simply use this code. You can use this code easily.